Good morning, boys and girls. This is Ms. Davalos, and today I'm going to show you how to read a bar graph. What you have in front of you, it is actually a bar graph. It is very similar than the other graphs and charts that we've been learning. The only thing is that the information is being represented a little bit different. It's being represented as a bar. Now, a bar graph uses bars to show the data. Look where the bars end. Okay, so let's look at the title first. This is the title of what is being measured. Children playing games. So that's the title, children playing games. Now, what kind of games? We have basketball, jump rope, soccer, and tag. Now, we need a subtitle for these games. They're called outdoor games. So that means that the person that's reading the graph can understand what that information stands for. Now, on the bottom, we have numbers. We start with a 0 all the way to the 9. Now, we need to tell what those numbers represent, and that's why we have another subtitle right here that says number of children. So the bar graph, where it ends, where it touches on the line, and the number that is right on that line, touching that line, will be the number of children that picked that specific game. So this bar graph is showing the information horizontal. That means to going to the side. See how it's going to the side? Now, it can be represented also in a vertically way. This is vertical, going up. It's still the same information. The only thing, like we have the title. Now we have the number going up because that's how it's going to be growing. The bars are going to be going up. So we start with 0 and we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, depending on how large your information is. Now we have to name what those numbers represent. So it represents the number of marbles. And then how are we going to distinguish what kind of marbles there are in the bag? So we're going to distinguish them by color. So we have to write a subtitle that we're going to write down by color. And as you see, we have red, blue, green, and purple. Now we're going to look at this bar graph and we're going to see the information that is provided for us, that are the marbles that are inside that bag. So as you see right here on the red, we start on the line with 0 and then we go 1, 2. And if you follow the line, you can see that that's number 2. That means there's 2 red marbles. For the blue, we go all the way to the top where the bar ends right here, and we follow the line and we get it to 6. On the green, we go all the way to where the bar ends, and we follow the line and it says there's 4. For purple, we follow the line and we know it's 3. So now after we look at our bar graph, because we have to pay attention very, very closely in order for us to answer the questions. Now, my first question says, how many green marbles are in the bag? So I go to the color green and I go to the end of the bar, which is right here, and I follow the line and I say, oh, it's right here. There's 4. So my answer would be 4. Then I go to my next question. It says, how many more blue marbles than purple are in the bag? We want to know how many more, not together, but how many more blue than purple. So I'm going to look at my purple because that's my shortest one, and I'm going to draw a line where the blue is. Now, anything below this line is the same. So that's the same amount. So anything above this will be more. So we have 1, 2, 3 lines more, which is 3 children. There's 3 more blue. Another way that we can do this is because they're asking you for the difference between the blue and the purple. So when they say the difference, they're asking you to subtract. Now, when we subtract, we always use the number that has the greatest value. In this case, the blue has 6. It's the one that has the greatest. And then we take away from the one that we want to know the difference, which is the purple, which is 3. And 6 take away 3 equals 3. So see how we got the same answer? Same thing. You can do look at the bar and draw your line, or do the number sentence, and that will still work. Now the next question says, how many marbles are in the bag? They're asking you about how many marbles are in the bag. Well, the title says marbles in the bag. So all of these marbles, guess what? They're all inside the bag. So you can say, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can count the lines and you can say 15. Now there's another way by doing a number sentence. When you do a number sentence, you say, okay, I have 2 red, so I'm going to put 2 plus, I have 6 blue, so I'm going to go 6 plus, I have 4 green, and then I have plus 3 purples. That's basically what you're doing. You're adding those. Now, this will be too much to add. So we have learned how can we make a 10. And if I add 6 plus 4, those will make a 10. So I'm going to cross them out. I'm going to move them over here. And I'm going to say 6 plus 4 equals 10. Now, I have 2 plus 3. So now I'm going to do 2 plus 3, and that 2 plus 3 equals 5. So now I have to add the 10 and the 5. So 10 plus 5 equals 15. See how I got the same answer? Because they're both good ways to solve the problem. You can look at the bar graph, or you can use a number sentence based on the information that you have in the bar graph. I hope you liked the lesson, and remember, you can watch this video as many times as you need. Thanks for watching.